And I don't think a lot of people understand that aspect of what this game does, right? Because yes, you're an NFL player. Yes, you're making a good amount of money here, right? You're following your dreams, but you're also away from your family. You're also a young man who has family in another country and family in different places. You said your lady just moved in with you. Was there a time during last season where it hit you and you were like, man, I really need my community here? Was there a time?
There was. Like you said, like I'm from Germany, obviously. So like I'm really used to being away from family. Like I never really needed my family around. But last year, I feel like was the first time where there's things like moving to my first like house, like actually signing the lease for it, having to do all these things. And my fiance wasn't moved into November. So I was alone. And there's like a lot of things I question about where I was like, I wish like my parents were here, or my sister, you know, she's 6 years older. So she already went through a lot of these things that I'm going through, just planning life. And then my dad obviously was like an athlete. He knows about certain things. So, you know, having them around will make things a lot easier. But, you know, that's why they have phones. So that's why it's also important for me also just to call them, kind of get on the phone, get their opinions on things, and also just share some thoughts.
And I think what helps too is being in a building where it is that family atmosphere. And that's what you hear from every guy in this building, 100%. Even ones that come in on their first day. They say, oh, this is different. This is a brotherhood, man. How have you been able to lean on your teammates, veterans, and things like that during those times where, you know, you have questions, where you're getting your first house. You've never been a rookie before. You've never been on the road doing this. How were you able to lean on your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what a lot of guys have been saying that have been around leagues. Like you want to, you know, the locker room can be very hostile, very competitive. But that's not what I felt here. Like from the first day I got here, I was comfortable. You know, it wasn't about like, oh, they drafted this guy, so he might be playing this position. It was just about welcome to the family. You know, a lot of guys last year were also coming in that offseason. So obviously like we were still gelling, which was cool. But yeah, there was never any talk about like on the field stuff and competitiveness. Obviously that's there. Like we're all competitors. We all want to earn a spot and play. But like, that was never really like a discourse in the locker room or like in our room. Like we're always just trying to make each other better. And for me, there's like guys like last year we had Cornelius Lucas who helped me a lot on the field. And then Nick and Drew, like they helped me a lot with just in general things like on the field. There's a lot of things that I was able to get better on. And like you said, when I had any questions about like, where's this around this area? Where can I get food spots? To like, how do I handle some financials now that I have like this set sum, you know, because they obviously have experience with that. So I thought I could go to anybody in this building about anything, you know, and get any type of information I need.